All right, welcome back to our official Senior Bowl YouTube videos from down here in Mobile, Alabama, the Senior Bowl. Now we're joined by one of the quarterbacks, Jimmy Garoppolo from Eastern Illinois. Jimmy, thanks for joining us. Just give us your thoughts so far in the weekend. You got the call up from the Shrine game after you were the MVP last weekend. Just tell us how getting the invite to the Senior Bowl was and how it's gone so far.
It was a very exciting time, really. Last week was hectic. I had a great week at the East-West game, though. Got to meet a lot of good people, a lot of scouts, a lot of teammates, and it's coming here. It's kind of similar format, but it's a whole new group of people, and I'm having fun with it. Like I said, met a lot of nice people, and just enjoying the process, really.
Now, being a quarterback, you get all the attention put on you, and this year, coming from a smaller school, maybe the attention's on you even a little bit more. Just talk about how you handle all that pressure and attention you get as a quarterback and being kind of like the face of the franchise or team that you're on.
It's not that much pressure. I mean, because I'm going to put more pressure on myself than any of the media or anyone outside of the team can anyway. So it's just kind of one of those things you kind of have to roll with the punches. And I don't know, you can't think about it too much, really. I mean, all this media stuff, and it's really cool and it's great publicity, but, you can't look into it too much. You can't read up whatever it's saying, and, that's how you be successful, really.
Now, the biggest question with you probably, and a lot gets made of it probably a little bit unfairly, is your throwing mechanics or your throwing motion. Do you think your throwing motion has to change for you to be successful in the NFL, or is that something you intend to keep and just tweak as NFL teams go on?
I don't know about so much tweaking it, but more of the footwork, really. The throwing mechanics, I mean, it's tough to change a quarterback's throwing mechanics, and he's doing what he's doing. It got him to where he's at, and he's successful with it. You don't want to mess that with too much up, but the footwork, I mean, from the college to the NFL level is so different. I mean, just getting acclimated to that, getting used to the 3, 5, and 7-step drop is something that I really have to get used to.
Whenever I talk to kids from the lower school levels, I always ask them, what do you think you have to do even more so than the kids at the Division I level? How much harder do you have to work to get to this game to prove that you can go to the NFL and be successful?
No matter what level you're coming from, really, you have to work hard at this game. I mean, you're competing with the best players in the nation, and you're here for a reason, though, so you have to know that. And, the D1 AA figure that goes along with everyone, that's kind of gone. I mean, we're all professionals now. We're not in the college ranks anymore, so it's just something, you got to go out there and compete every day and really just prove that you're the best player on the field.
How do you feel like you brought leadership to the locker room this year? You guys made it pretty far into the FCS playoffs. How do you feel like you came along as a leader and brought the team closer together as you were more successful this year?
I think I did a good job of making myself an extension of the coaching staff. Really just, knowing the playbook inside and out, being that guy that guys could go to and ask a question if they don't know what they're doing or if they have a question about a play. I mean, you need to have a leader like that on the team, and I took ownership, and I think I did a good job of it this year, and that led to some more of our success.
For people that haven't seen you play, how would you describe yourself as a quarterback? Are you a mobile quarterback that likes to run, pocket passer? Just for people that haven't seen you play, explain to them the type of quarterback that you're going to be at the next level.
Obviously I'd consider myself a bit of a pocket passer, but I also bring that athleticism to the table too. Similar to Aaron Rodgers, being able to make the throws off balance, stuff like that. You're not going to be in a perfect situation to make a throw every time, so you're going to have to make the best of it and get the ball out somehow without taking a sack or throwing an interception. So I think that's something I bring to the table that not many quarterbacks can.
What do you feel like the toughest part about being a quarterback is off the field?
Off the field, probably just dealing with all the media and everything like that. I mean, it could really be a distraction for a lot of guys if they let it. But if you have your head on straight and you have a narrow sight of focus, then if you just have that, you're going to do a good job and be successful.
Your coach, he was successful this year. He got moved up to the FBS level. Can you just talk a little bit about your coach, what he meant to you, and how he's helped you develop as a player during your time in college?
Coach Babers, he did so much for me. The last 2 years, really, they were a whirlwind in college, but it was a fun, really exciting process. We changed around the program at Eastern. Me and him helped each other out, and he got to where he's at, and now I'm getting to where I'm at, and it was a really good fit for both of us. And, he taught me so much on and off the field, just how to be a better person, how to handle things in life, and I really thank him for that.
What type of things do you do to self-scout yourself and to evaluate yourself after practices, after games? And when you do that, how hard are you on yourself?
I'm harder on myself than anyone is. I'm one of those guys, I'm a perfectionist, so I want to go out there and complete every pass every day. I don't want to make one wrong read. And when I do, it's upsetting. But it's kind of like quarterback mentality when you have to go on to the next play and just forget about what happened in the past. It is what it is. You can't change it anymore. So, being a perfectionist is kind of my thing, and that's what makes great players great, really.
And then finally, when this whole week's over, you're back-to-back All-Star game appearances. What do you have hope to accomplish and prove to yourself and to NFL people, to fans, to really whoever?
I'm just trying to prove that I'm a good player, that I could go out there and compete with the best players in the nation. Even stand out a little bit, hopefully, and just I want to show everyone that I'm a passionate, hardworking quarterback who's going to give it his all every day, whether there's 100 scouts in the stands or 0. So I mean, it is what it is, and that's what the teams are going to get if they draft me.
All right, Jimmy, thanks for stopping by. We just want to wish you good luck this week and throughout your NFL draft process, and we'll be rooting for you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for having me.